Hello, Watem here. Welcome back to some more Umineko When Seagulls Cry. Let's continue.
あなたなりの答えは準備できてる？私が今から解いちゃうから。
Does that mean I don't have to keep putting the epitaph in the description? That's a pity.
何？
ペルーはね、ここで碑文の謎を解いちゃったのよ。さすが奇跡の魔女ね。解ける謎であるならば、難易度に関係なく必ず解ける。今度は解くのに何年かけたの？失敬ね。かけらをほんの数百個ほど漁っただけじゃない。やっぱり恐ろしいわ、あんたは。
それは赤で答えをいきなり語るとか、そういうインチキじゃねえんだろうな。
Oh, why not?
安心なさい。
How'd that be cheating?
あなたと同じプレイヤーとしてのルールにのっとってよ。じゃあ始めようかしら。ここじゃ狭いわ。海の上で話しましょう。
Huh?
オッケー。酔わないでね、バトラー。
海って何の話だ？
Oh, full. I thought the whole world had turned pitch black. In the next moment, I was struck by a strange floating sensation. This must be what it feels like to suddenly have a floor drop from under you, sending you into a bottomless pit. When I looked, I saw that the two witches and I had been thrown into a pitch-black universe. Oh, this type of sea, not the literal ocean. In this space, every direction was covered in an endless darkness, and it felt like a limitless expanse filled with countless glittering objects. Some people might have likened it to the depths of an ocean where innumerable sparkling fragments drifted.
酔うなと言ったのに。
That doesn't mean you won't get queasy.
重力の概念が欲しいなら自分で生み出しなさい。ほら、落ち着いて私たちを見て。ほら、私たちは平気そうにしてるでしょ。足元に大地があって重力に支配されていると信じなさい。そうすれば安定できるから。
Yes, the two witches are standing normally, as if their feet were planted on transparent pieces of glass. I'm the only one floating about like someone in a rapidly plummeting elevator. When I saw that they were doing just fine, I started calming down, figuring that there's no need to be scared. Then, just as Lambda Delta said, I gritted my teeth and kept telling myself that there was a place to stand here, that I just had to stay calm. Oh, full.
お上手お上手。あんたの名前は？
後ろ宮バトラー。他の誰に見えるよ。
オッケー。自分の意志、感情、姿や形を決して喪失してはダメよ。ここは海なんだからね。意味を喪失すれば永遠の深淵に落ちて海の藻屑よ。
So why are we having our discussion in this very pleasant location?
気をつけなさい。
I don't get what Lambda Delta's saying, but I should calm down for the time being. It seems that I regain my equilibrium the more I calm down. Gradually, that weird floating feeling, like I was falling forever, began to disappear. It still felt strange, trying to stand up straight at the bottom of a deep pool. It was much better than before. Like trying to stand up straight. Pool.
では始めるわ。 碑文の謎を解くためのかけらを紡ぐ。
Costello opened both of her hands. Then, like a planetarium, all of the fragments throughout this empty space began to spin, leaving tails behind them. The expression planetarium might have been surprisingly fitting. Multiple fragments were tied together by gold lines, and what looked like constellations zoomed by us rapidly, one after another. It felt almost as though we were dashing through space at an incredible speed, or as if everything else is moving around you. Then, with tails of light drifting behind them, several brightly glowing fragments swirled around Bernkastel. Well, it looked almost like she'd created her own solar system, with her as the sun. The solar system surrounding Bernkastel grew to a radius large enough to swallow us up. And every once in a while, one of those satellite fragments zoomed right past me. It's Sakataro on to keep. One of those fragments passed by me. Felt as though some kind of memory welled up inside me. So I sensed it. These fragments are probably like a crystallization of memories.
記憶じゃないわ。世界のかけらよ。まあ、あんたには記憶のように感じられるだろうけどね。では始めるわ。まずはこのかけらから。
One of the satellites in the solar system was slowly sucked into an inward trajectory with Bernkastel at the center. After drawing a spiral and approaching her, it settled down on the palm of Bernkastel's outstretched hand. Then it glittered brightly, painting over the world with pure white. I pulled the sweetfish river running through my beloved.
懐かしき故郷は私たちの想像をきっと裏切らないわ。
It sure won't betray your expectations. You who seek the Golden Land, follow its path downstream in search of something. As you travel down it, you will see a village. In that village, look for the shore that you speak of. There, the key to the Golden Land sleeps.
お父様が唯一懐かしむ過去は少年時代だけだもの。
覚えてるぜ。これは第3のゲームでエヴァおばさんが碑文の謎を解く直前にしていた自分の中の魔女とやらとの考察だ。
そうよ。そしてこの考察から彼女は正解を紡ぎ出した。つまり正解へ至る重要なヒントを示すかけらということ。つまりこの推理は間違っていないということなのよ。
つまり懐かしき故郷とやらば何かの比喩でも何でもなく、そのままじいさまが少年時代を過ごした故郷と読み取っていいという。
そういうこと。そして少なくともそれは小田原ではないわ。
生まれは確かに小田原だけど、お父様が懐かしむ故郷は多分小田原のことじゃないわ。それについては多分兄弟たちは全員同じ場所で認識してるわね。
そうね、多分小田原じゃないわね。聞いた話ではとても楽しい少年時代だったそうよ。
そうだな。エヴァおばさんたち兄弟は小田原であることを否定していた。
But I don't think they said where.
いや、それどころかみんなはじいさまの故郷がどこか察しているようだった。
そう。そして意地悪なことに それがどこなのかはどのかけらでも語っていない。
Yay.
そりゃそうでしょう。それを教えてあげちゃったらヒントが過ぎちゃうわ。難易度の高い謎でなきゃ意味がないんだから。
I don't like the entire... Just give me red.
あらいけない。これもヒントになっちゃうわね。
一体じいさまの故郷というのはどこだったんだ。
Don't necessarily need it right now.
それがわからなくちゃ始まらない。
始まらないから思考を停止したわけ？
You work... So, again, I'm going to keep bringing this up, but a tree with branches. You find all the branches that match this shape, even if you don't know what starting point is. Yeah, you find what kind of shape the branches would need to take, even if you don't know which branch you need to start off with. And then you prune off the branches that don't match until you are left with one starting point bits.
住み得た場所である以上、それは有限の範囲内だわ。
Japan and surrounding islands.
まあ、ここが一番辛いところなんだけれど。
お前は確か解ける謎である限り絶対に解ける魔女だったな。
No, that's landed also.
つまりお前はその有限の範囲内、つまり地球上の全てがじいさまの住んでそうな土地を全て想定して考えたのか。
そうしてもいいけれど、それじゃあ時間がいくらあっても足りないわ。だからさらにヒントを加味して答えを絞る必要があった。自分で言ったじゃない。水の流れる川かどうかわからないって。あゆという言葉がそんなにもややこしいなら忘れてしまえば。川で考えるの。川で。家系図という連想は悪くないわ。その要領で川から連想するものを他にも考えてみて。
Again, linking a river with something else, I'm just thinking a port. Or a canal.
故郷を貫くアユの川。しかしその川は本当の意味での川ではない。エヴァは川から連想できる他のものを考えたわ。
Either transport or something that flows, but I can't think of something that flows that works.
そうだな。しかし川じゃないならアユって何なんだ。
Name is somehow related to sweetfish. Be my
考
guess.
えなさい。故郷を貫く川。
Highway probably doesn't fit. Maybe it runs through the hometown. Maybe. Again, Japan though. I don't know.
でも水の流れる川じゃないわ。川のようにも例えられるもの。
Yeah, I guess roads and like rail and stuff would have bends. Similar way to a river. Do you go through the contours of the ground around you?
懐かしき故郷を貫くアユの川。
Question then is which one's downstream. Although I guess if you've gotten up to that point, you've just got two possibilities, upstream or downstream. It would be easy enough to check both.
エヴァは故郷がどこか分かってたから
アユというヒントを切り捨てて考えたけど。
Ah, yes, if it is a road. Do rails get named? I guess they do. Yeah, if it's a road running through the town and they already know what the town is, then yeah, they just got the road already. They don't need, then they can realize, ah, yeah, hahaha, name matches.
故郷を知らない私たちにはヒントになりうるかもしれないわ。
And in the end, the actual hometown location
アユ
doesn't
の川に悩みすぎたわ。
matter too much. I mean, if it is the name of a road, then Sweetfish will clue in that it is the road.
アユなんて大した意味ないじゃない。
But if you realise that it's a road, then you don't need the Sweetfish part. It would help confirm, but that's it.
そんなことないわよ。立派なヒントだったじゃない。まあ確かにアユである必要はなかったかもね。
No need for it to be Sweetfish.
アユって何なんだ。川が言葉通りの川でない以上、アユだってもちろん泳ぐ魚を意味したりはしないはずだ。
そうね。その上ローザに至ってはアユに大した意味はないとまで言い捨ててるわ。
その一方でエヴァはアユである必要はないが立派なヒントだったとも言っている。つまりアユは何かを想起させる鍵だということ。その何かが他の単語であっても想起できるなら、エヴァの言うアユである必要はないがという言葉につながってくる。
From these thoughts, Aunt Eva formed some theory. Went to the library, looked through some books, and verified that she was right. In short, Aunt Eva formed some theory about the true nature of the sweetfish running through her hometown. Then she opened a certain book to determine whether that theory was correct or not. In other words, this theory was something that could be verified through some kind of book. Also, after she figured out what the Sweetfish River was, she figured out the rest of the riddle very quickly.
良い思考よ。碑文は川を下ればやがて里ありと続く。
Ah, yes. So, when I mentioned if it's a road or something like that, you might have difficulty finding upriver or downriver. Well, if you know what the starting village is, and you find this village that it's talking of, that gives you the downriver part.
エヴァはその時点ではそこから始まる産業の謎を解けてはいなかった。
里って何？里ってどういう意味？この川を下ると里なんてあるの
？Right before my eyes, the pieces that I hadn't been able to understand at all began to snap into place, all by themselves. I couldn't even remember to close my open mouth. My throat grew completely dry. Is it really okay for this to be the answer? Really? Really?
つまり故郷を貫く鮎の川が分かれば自動的に川を下れば里あり云々が分かって黄金鏡の鍵が手に入るってわけだ。
そういうことよ。エヴァもその書物を読んで確かめるまでは川を下った里のことはわからなかったみたいだし。
So, again, if it was a road or something like that, you start off with where you know the starting location is, you find the road, and you look along that road until you find something that matches in some way, shape or form or is close enough to the village description.
くそ、その書物って何なんだ。
Map? Maybe an old map?
でもこれは全然6文字じゃないわ。これが答えに間違いないって断言できるけど、これは全然6文字に満たない。
And an extra level of difficulty for us because, 6 Japanese characters.
また思考停止ならそれを6文字で読める方法を考えなさい。思いつかないなら調べなさい。きっと答えはある。それを疑ってはダメ。それが信じられないならとっとと泣き寝入りでもしてへそでもかいて死んじゃえば。
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Congratulations, Evie, you can count. Yes.
6文字。見つけた。これが黄金鏡への
Key?
鍵。
そしてエヴァは黄金鏡への鍵を見つけたわ。
ああ、そしてその鍵というのは6文字の何か。言葉か数字か文字列なんだ。
そういうこと。鍵の正体が6つの文字だと分かれば第一の番の意味がだいぶ分かってくる。
第一の番に鍵の選び師6人。6文字。
In other words, meant to sacrifice the 6 characters chosen by the key on the first Twilight. I wonder if perhaps the deaths have also been a clue? K-N-E-H, except it changes each time. Do you have some overlap like Kinzo and Kraus that can be switched around? Rudolph and Rosa. I think anyone else starts with an H. Hideyoshi hasn't always died in the first 6. Sometimes he has. Yeah, anyway.
この鍵がある特定の6人を指し示す。
Premier Hideyoshi. Okay, fair enough.
いいえ、ある特定の6つを指し示すというべきね。もしこれが文字通りに生贄を捧げろという意味でないならば、例えばアナグラムかもしれないわ。
アナグラム？文字遊びのことかね。
Interesting to hear that Japanese uses anagram as well. Yes, Kiria has been thinking that way ever since that moment.
第二の番に残されし者はとある。 ということは少なくともその何かは有限の文字数なのよ。そこから6文字を抜いて残った文字で話を進めろと読み解けるわ。
つまり第一の番に6文字以上の文字列から鍵である6文字を殺し、残った文字でどうにかしろという意味なんだ。
そういうこと。
You rearrange them in a specific order and then you remove them.
ただ、当時の切り絵も言ってる。ならば何から6文字を殺せばいいのか、その殺す大元の文字列がわからない。
On the first Twilight, kill the 6 characters that are the key. First Twilight.
つまり第一の番という時点でもう何かの文字列が存在するということなのか。しかし第一の番じゃ4文字しかない。
Or it could be Latin characters.
他の読み方か。
Sure, call them English characters, why not?
じいさま風に英語で読むなら第一の番ってなんだ。
It won't be that.
ファーストナイト。
グッド。バトラさんのその考え、なかなかです。
What idea of his?
鍵の選びし6人の生贄を6文字の文字列と読み解く。柔軟な発想だと思います。鍵が鍵の形状をしたものとは限りませんから。
In the same way that you have a passkey.
アナグラムの可能性は私も考えてたの。
そういや、以前そんなことを言ってたな。
That should have been in another episode, another game.
しかしだとしたら何から6文字を抜くんだ。
そうね。6文字も抜く以上、それ以上の文字数だわ。
And it won't be in the tips of this one. No. Why couldn't you just give us the Epitaph each time game? Another question is the 4 treasures, how that's involved. And yeah, the shore as well will be interesting, because I don't expect that to be literal shoreline.
第一の番を6文字以上にどう読み解けばいいのかしら。
お父様のセンスならやっぱり英語なのかしら。
行き詰まるようなら先に第2の番に進みヒントを探してみましょう。
Probably something that includes either Kinzo or Beatrice.
残されし者は寄り添う2人を引き裂け。
Two who are close. It could be you remove letters. I was thinking third Twilight. You remove letters with second Twilight, and you've got perhaps let's see, 6. Remove. Could have one. Maybe 10 long, and so you remove 6 of those, and you've got like every second one, for example. Well, not every second one. From each side, every second one. And you've got 2 left in the middle. Somehow split those 2 apart. No. I guess then it would have to be. No, not 10 long, but 13 long. 13 would be interesting. I feel like that's come up somewhere. But no, if it's 12 long, then it would be possible to split them apart, or 11 long. But I'm not sure.
残されし者は6文字を抜いた後に残った文字だと考えてよいでしょう。
Either that, or it's consecutive letters. Move them apart somehow. Or remove those, perhaps.
となると、寄り添う2文字とはどういう意味になるんだろうね。そうか。わかったぜ。つまりはこういうことだ。
For example, let's take the following list of 9 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then let's say that the 6 characters offered sacrifice are 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You've got 2, 4, 5, and... yeah, I can count. 2, 4, and 5, and so you'd have to take apart 4 and 5. In this case, we erase the aforementioned 6 characters from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we get x, 2x, 4, 5, x, 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 x. YouTube might not like that.
2と4と5が残るね。それでどうなるってんだ？
Either somehow move 4 and 5 apart, or remove them.
あ、4と5寄り添ってる。
そうか、わかったで。つまり寄り添いし2人っちゅうんは
x, 2, x, 4, 5, 4x.
そうさ。2と4は間が空いているが、4と5は隣り合っている。寄り添いし2人だ。
グッド。お見事です、バトラさん。引き裂くという意味が4と5も潰せという意味なのか、4と5の間を開けと言っているのかは分かりかねますが、その着眼は良いと思います。
That has been what I've been saying, but okay.
なら第3の番の残されし者は誉れ高き我が名を称えよってのは何だと思う？
But to see that she hasn't been leaping to conclusions too quickly, at least.
文字遊びである可能性が高い以上、それもまた言葉遊びの可能性があります。
My guess is that the remaining letters then include Kinzo somehow, and then to somehow do it in that order. I'm not sure. The other possibility is that it forms some other word, and so you rearrange it to form that other word. But Kinzo seems likely.
残された文字は誉れ高き我が名を称えよ。
We're working with anagrams at least.
難しいね。どういう意味だろう。
どなたかわかる方は？私は多分わかっちゃいました。
何よ、教えなさいよ。
これもアナグラムか。
またしてもグッド。
What would include... Well, the key doesn't include the Z if it's Kinzo. If what's left is Kinzo, at least. But where would we have something that includes Z?
バトラさんはなかなか発想が柔軟です。
アナグラムって文字遊びって意味だよね。ということは、
つまり残った文字を入れ替えると何かの単語ができるという意味じゃないかしら。
The fact that it's praised by name, I think it's probably Kinzo, but as I said, could be another word.
だな。とすると、ちょいと勇み足な仮説だが、俺は第一の番に間引く大元の文字数は11文字じゃないかと想定する。
またしてもお見事。私も同じ見解でした。
Yeah, so you have 6 from Viki and then you have Kinzo remaining.
どうしてよ。どうして11文字なんて言えるんや。
But you have 5 left over. And you can't have, kind of by pigeonholing, you can't have both two. You're limited to the number of maximum that you can have. So suppose you have 5 and you remove 2 with the key. The issue being then that would bring you up to 7. Oh, yeah, you could fit 6 in there still. In between the 7 with only having 2 close to each other.
生贄を一人殺すというのは文字を一文字潰すことを意味すると思われます。第2の番の引き下げをとりあえず2文字の間を開けという意味で解釈した場合なら11文字。この引き下げが2文字を潰せという意味なら13文字になると想定されます。なぜならその後の第4の番から第8の番にかけて5回殺せという記述が出るからです。
I kind of forgot about that. I was just going from Kinzo being 5 letters rather than the being 5 more
そ
twilights.
してその次の第9の番で誰も生き残れないと書かれています。
Maybe I'm the one leaping to conclusions.
魔女が蘇るって部分をとりあえず無視するなら、これは第一の番に6文字潰し、寄り添った文字を割いて、さらに5文字潰したらぴったり文字がなくなるという意味ではないかと考えたんだ。
The question is if you can physically move the letters. Otherwise, if you can't physically move the letters, I think the only way of tearing the two apart is by moving them. That makes 6 plus 5 or 11 characters. Tearing apart the two who are close in the second twilight means to kill both of them. That makes 6 plus 2 plus 5 or 13 characters. The chance for word symbolizing the first twilight has 11 or 13 characters. Wait, it couldn't be that easy, right? Could it?
実にお見事です。私とまさに同じ推理。
Wait. I feel like... This is getting a bit long, but I do want to get to the end of this. I feel like it came up at one point quadrillion? Let me just check again, because I think I counted it just then. It doesn't have the Z in it. Disappointed in if it was Kinzo. But... it was quadrillion. ADI. Yeah, that makes 11. Was it 1 in... probability is like 1 in Q.
バトラさんもどうやら私と同じ灰色の脳細胞に恵まれているようですね。
Don't use Q for quadrillion, please. Use, yeah, what's it? Metric prefixing, right?
よせやい。
I think it's metric, not SI.
適当だぜ、適当。
I mean, SI and metric are very closely related, but it's not a perfect overlap.
おい、なんだよこれ。
So it feels like we've kind of got to the end of this section there, so I will end it there for today. I hope you've all enjoyed. Let me know any feedback you have in the comments, and until next time. Yep, just go to the next line.
コマの俺は随分と頭が切れるじゃねえか。
Yeah, I think they're an imposter. Can't possibly be actually you. Or maybe it's because you haven't been playing. They've had to make up what you...
おかげで俺の推理する出番がねえぜ。
I meant
あ
to...
あ、ごめんなさい。 バトラはこの時不在だったから私の方で勝手に駒を操らせてもらったわ。
Wow, Venkasto, playing with dolls, playing both as your own character and Bachelor.
切れ者っぽくていいでしょ。
In any case, I'm gonna end on that note. Until next time, see ya.